At the Columbian Exposition of 1893, the astronomer Percival Lowell unveiled his space cannon. Before the greatest minds of his day, he proposed a mission to Mars. But disaster struck. The cannon discharged a day early. With the leaders of the Victorian era on board. Now you must rescue them from the Red Planet. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Ultima Worlds 2, Martian Dreams. This is quite an old game. I've only actually played it just a little bit recently. Just thought I'd give it a go. I'm getting a bit sick of Dangerous Dave, so Martian Dreams it is. You've just seen the pre-introduction, now let's watch the real introduction. Come in. Dr. Spector, hello. What can I do for you?
Did you not send for me? I received a telegram urging me to come.
I never sent you any telegram. Perhaps your friend can explain this.
Friend? I came alone.
Greetings, Avatar. Dr. Spector. I have something you will find most interesting. Papers, a map, and a book about the orb of the moons. You must hurry. The greatest minds of your world and my own depend upon you.
Well then, let's see what we have to work with.
Doctor, that's you and me, with Sigmund Freud. This picture must be 100 years old.
The man on the left is Nikola Tesla, the inventor. What can all this mean?
I'm not sure, Doctor, but I suggest we follow the map and find out. So there's us at Colorado. Hi-ho, hi-ho, we're off to work to go to the mines. Yes, to the mines.
So the map was correct. Tesla did have a lab here.
How do we begin?
The book says you must face a heading of 37 degrees. Do you have the compass I gave you?
Right here, Doctor.
Now toss the orb 8 feet in front of you.
I wonder where it goes.
If these instructions are correct, it leads to the same spot in 1895.
Shall we, Doctor? I regret nothing! And neither does Dr. Spector. He's following too. And the lantern's left behind. Poor lantern. What about the lanterns in this world? Are you not ready, Herr Tesla?
Soon, Dr. Freud, soon. The electrical accelerators must be properly adjusted. Whoa, what's going on? My God!
Hello everyone, I'm not your god, but hello. Spector, the orb worked, we're here.
Mr. Tesla, I am Dr. John Spector, and my friend is the Avatar. We've traveled quite some distance to bring you this message.
It claims you gentlemen come from the future to help us in our mission. They might be anarchists, here to subvert our expedition. Using stage magic to impress us and cover their entrance. However they snuck in is easy enough to check. Mr. Garnet.
Who's this, and how'd they get in here?
Since they did not come past you, they must have arrived from the future.
What? You simply believe this future nonsense simply because they managed to slip past your cowboy?
Actually, Blood, the most compelling reason to believe them is this note.
Oh, and who wrote this compelling message?
I did, Doctor, or I will. The signature, I assure you, is genuine.
Perhaps you could tell us about the mission, Dr. Tesla.
2 years ago, the Percival Howell assembled a scientific team to explore Mars, but his team has not signaled Earth in over a year. Our purpose is to find out what happened to that expedition, comrade. And this is the final member of our team. Miss Nelly, meet Dr. Spector and the Avatar. They're joining us on our adventure.
I'm delighted to meet you both.
A pleasure to meet you, Miss Bly.
Now if everyone will take a seat on the space bullet, it is time for our departure. Mr. Avatar, Dr. Spector, if you have any further questions, I'll be happy to answer them when we arrive on Mars.
Welcome back! Now we're going to create our character. Yes, and this too has an exciting video sequence. As you stare at the portal, your area is disturbed by a distinguished middle-aged man carrying a clipboard. He sits down next to you, studying you intensely. Good day, I am Sigmund Freud. I have been meeting the other travelers. So that I may know you better, I was wondering if you would mind answering a few questions. Since we have not been properly introduced, may I ask how you wish to be addressed? You shall know me by the name of Kilkakon. A pleasure, Kilkakon. I am continuing the research that I began in Vienna prior to joining this expedition. First, allow me to ask you this. With which of your parents do you most closely identify? Your father or your mother? I most closely identify with my father, Mr. Siegfried Person, sir. Sigmund Freud, that's the guy. Naturally, most men see themselves as more like their fathers, while they are closer to their mothers. In fact, they usually see their father as a rival for their mother's affection. I don't think in the way you mean, Mr. Freud. Now, Kilkakon, lie back on your seat and get completely relaxed. Try to clear your mind and respond how you think proper. Personally, I do not think that you belong with us on this expedition. Does this statement anger you, frighten you, or neither, because my opinion does not matter? I don't think your opinion matters. so that you feel this interview will have no purpose. That is unfortunate, although it will not affect the outcome. If you are ready, Kilkicon, we will begin. You are once again a child. Your mother calls you away from play with your friends. Would you A. Obey and go inside at once, or defy her wishes and remain with your friends?
I'll go in at once, yeah, obedience.
When we arrive on the Martian surface, we will assuredly need to explore our surroundings. Do you think that we should send one of us out as a scout, or travel together as a group? I think a group, scouts, one single person, never works out well. Assuming you could become as an animal and live in the wilderness as you choose, which of these would you prefer to be? Would you A. become a fish and live in the clouds, or a bird? Would you become a fish and live in the sea, or a bird and live in the clouds? Out of those two, I think a bird. You are definitely more comfortable with the female portion of your personality than with the male portion. I don't know, I suppose I do draw crazy things. This is probably due to the influence of your mother during childhood. That's nothing from due to my mother, sorry. Thank you for your answers, Gulgakon. My research is proceeding well, and I hope to publish my findings someday. Rest assured that I shall not mention you by name as an example. And so, we're just about ready to continue the game. So, when we come back, we'll begin the game of Let's Play Martian Dreams.